Dr. Jeremy Pettis, endocrinologist at the University of California in San Diego, and I wanted to talk a little bit today about a new tool in monitoring diabetes. So for people living with diabetes, it's extremely important for them to check their blood sugars regularly because they use that information to make many decisions ranging from what food to eat to their activity levels, the medications they're taking, all these important things to keep themselves healthy. But there can be barriers associated with checking your blood sugar, and one of those is that people might not always know what the blood sugar result number means. So for example, they might not know the difference between a blood sugar of 125 and 195 and if they need to take any action. This can be particularly important when we're dealing with a low blood sugar. That's a dangerous situation that does require some immediate attention. Thankfully, we're starting to apply what we know about how people process information into medical technology. So for example, there's a new blood glucose meter called the One Touch VarioFlex that uses color to help people understand the results. So when people test their blood sugar, they get a color that will be either blue, green, or red to indicate if they're low, in range, or high. And this range is actually customizable for each patient with their healthcare provider. And it's a simple, easy to use meter, but for people that want a little bit more, the meter actually comes with built-in Bluetooth technology that when a patient tests, it wirelessly syncs that information to their smartphone, either an Apple or Android device, and stores it in an app. And when the patient clicks on the app, they can immediately see an overview of how their blood sugars are doing. They can identify patterns with their blood sugars, look at averages, and they can actually share this information with their healthcare provider. And this is all much easier than requiring the patient to log their information in a logbook like we kind of used to do. Now, in terms of other advice that I would give people living with diabetes, as an endocrinologist, diabetes specialist, and somebody living with type 1 diabetes for over 20 years, I really can't emphasize how important education surrounding the disease is. And I would really encourage people to get involved with the numerous either online communities or in-person communities to get more education about the disease and to join the diabetes community. For example, I work for a not-for-profit organization called Taking Control of Your Diabetes that puts on national conferences to take this information about education and empowerment directly to the people living with the disease. So for more on these topics, for taking control of your diabetes, you can go to tcoyd.org. And for more information on the meter I mentioned, the One Touch VarioFlex, go to onetouch.com. Thank you.